One of the recent developments, obviously, is the SEC rule on cybersecurity disclosures that all public companies have to start complying beginning end of this year. Would love your thoughts on like some of the highlights and how, how should companies think about it and be prepared as they ramp up to comply.
So I think people do not have to wait for this kind of regulation, but the SEC regulation that says you have 4 days to respond or to disclose if you had a material breach. First of all, it's a very short window. I think it brings home that cybersecurity is everybody's business and it's a board level thing. So I think that definitely it levels it up. So even if there were boards in the Tale of Two Cities, even if there were boards that were kind of we don't care about cyber, it's on the table as a business issue that they have to relate to, which could help them actually. It could be a driving force for them. When we get back to that 4 days, that can be my personal opinion. That could lead to some I would say over disclosing that wasn't necessary because you don't know if it was material, and you have 4 days to figure that out. I think it would lead to the security personnel, the CIO, and the management involving legal much earlier than they would in a breach. Where again, with all respect to legal, sometimes you need first the hands-on to understand what happened, and you don't know. There's a period of discovery. We've seen things where what you thought it wasn't, and some things are sometimes just it was actually a customer, or it was an error, or it turns out to not be material, but you only discover that later. So that's going to be a little bit challenging. So I think it's going to help educate the less educated about the importance, but it's going to create a little different dynamic. And it's definitely will I would say probably drive organizations to have a better understanding of their security posture.